Hello, and thank you for joining me. I hope you're doing well this evening. Now sit back, relax, and let's get into our story. I work as a night janitor at a mid-sized office building just outside of Portland. Nothing glamorous. It's the kind of job where you clock in, zone out with your earbuds in, and clean until it's time to clock out. I don't hate it. There's something nice about being completely alone with your thoughts while the world sleeps. Except last Tuesday. Last Tuesday I saw something I can't explain, and I haven't been back since. Let me start from the beginning. The building has 3 floors. Most companies rent space for dental offices, therapy clinics, and those sketchy import-export startups that are clearly just money laundering. My job is to clean all common areas, halls, bathrooms, break rooms. I have a routine. Same floors, same order, first to third. On the 3rd floor, at the far end of the hall, there's a heavy door marked Maintenance, Authorized Personnel Only. I always assumed it was the boiler room or electrical panels. I've never seen anyone go in or out. But that night, around 1:15 a.m., the door was slightly open. It caught my eye right away. It's usually padlocked. I thought maybe maintenance was finally updating the flickering lights. So I did what anyone might do. I peeked inside. There was a hallway, not a room. A long, narrow corridor, dimly lit by red emergency bulbs. Now, this building's blueprint doesn't have anything beyond that door. I've looked before, but the hallway stretched far beyond where the building's walls should be. Way too far. And it was silent. No humming AC, no buzz of electrical, just the faint echo of something, like a soft dragging sound in the distance. I should have walked away, but curiosity, it pulls at you, you know, that primal itch. So I stepped inside. The air changed instantly, thick, musty, like an old carpet soaked in mildew. I walked maybe 20 feet in. The corridor curved gently to the right, and that's when I noticed the walls weren't drywall. They looked like stone, aged, chipped, damp to the touch. There's no way that's part of the office building. No way. Then the lights flickered, and I heard a voice. Not speaking, weeping. Somewhere far down the corridor, a soft, broken sobbing, like a woman crying into her hands. I froze. That sobbing, it wasn't right. It was looping, repeating the exact same sound every 7 seconds, like a glitching audio file. Sobbing, pause, sobbing, same pitch, same cadence, like it was pretending to be human. That's when the hallway shifted. I swear the ground tilted a little, like I was standing on a sinking ship. And behind me, I heard the maintenance door slam shut. I turned back, but the door was gone. Just more hallway, more stone, no exit. Panic surged up my throat. I started walking back the way I came, or at least I thought I did, but nothing looked familiar. And the sobbing, it stopped. I wasn't alone anymore. I heard footsteps, wet, shuffling, bare feet, slapping against the concrete, getting closer. I ducked into a side passage, one I swear wasn't there before. It was lined with mirrors, long, cracked mirrors from floor to ceiling, but they didn't reflect me. They reflected someone else, a tall woman, face completely blank, no eyes, no mouth, just smooth, pale skin. She was standing behind me in the reflection, but when I turned around, no one was there. Then the mirrors started to hum, low, vibrating, like a refrigerator, but alive. And her reflection moved. She turned her head, even though she had no face. Then she walked forward, out of the mirror. I ran. I didn't even know where I was going. I just ran, past the humming mirrors, past more weeping echoes. Everything felt wrong, too long, too dark, too deep, like the hallway was a throat and I was being swallowed. Finally, I saw it. A door. Not the maintenance door, but a rusted steel hatch, covered in handprints, bloody, fingernails still embedded in the frame. I yanked it open and I was back in the building, right outside the janitor's closet. The clock read 1:16 a.m. Only a minute had passed, but my shirt was soaked in sweat. My hands were bleeding, and in my pocket was a small shard of cracked mirror. I never picked it up. I don't know how it got there. I quit the next day, filed a report, told them the third floor was unsafe. They laughed, said there's no maintenance room at the end of the hall. I drove back that night. I had to see. There's no door, just a blank wall. But when I pressed my ear against it, I could still hear the weeping. And now, sometimes, when I pass a mirror, she's there.